Thank you for tuning in to the Let's Talk podcast. The following message is brought to you by SkeliKah Productions. It is also the disclaimer for this podcast.
The content in this following podcast is the opinion of SKP members individually and not of SKP as a whole. Additionally, please be advised that we may use strong language. If this offends you, please stop listening now. Your hate mail about our language will be blatantly ignored.
Thank you, and please enjoy Let's Talk, the SkeliKah podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SkeliKah podcast. We are now calling it Let's Talk. Hey, we rebranded it. By the way, did you know that we haven't published one of these since April of 2014?
Sounds about right.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wow. That was over 4 years ago, Jake.
So?
Why haven't we done anything in 4 years?
Stuff.
To be fair, we haven't done a podcast in 4 years. We did some video game stuff in between.
Yeah. I got a computer that can do things now, so... Wow. Let me rephrase it. I have a computer that can do things and not be at 150 degrees Celsius.
There you go. But I highly doubt that was the reason why we weren't doing podcasting.
No, but it's a thing.
It just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Why did it fall off? It's your fault.
Busy. It's probably my fault.
Can't really blame anybody else because we're the only two around. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk. This is the SkeliKah podcast, and today we're going to tell you where we've been, why we've been gone, why we're back. I mean, we can pretty much answer that in about 3 seconds. Where have we been? Not here. Why? Because we're lazy. And why are we back now? Because we're idiots. Okay, end of show. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thanks, bye, guys. Buys. Words. Words are hard.
Words are very hard. Normally, I'm the one that has trouble with words. What's going on with you today?
I can't do words.
It's
a day off.
You of all people could not read a script. Since when
I screwed it up once.
Since when can you not read a script?
Screwed it up once. Relax.
My recording was flawless.
Well, I screwed it up once. One time isn't bad.
One time. For you, that's horrible.
Your face is horrible.
Yeah, my face is horrible. So, Jake.
Sorry.
Wow, what a not burn. Maybe
it's totally a burn.
Maybe I should get some hemorrhoid cream to soothe that burn a little bit.
I don't know why I'm giggling now. I just am. That made me giggle.
Because I made a funny comment that made you giggle. Do you need me to explain how this works?
No. Doesn't matter.
Jake, you're not in the state of Ohio anymore.
That is correct. I am in Denver.
You suck.
Denver, Colorado.
You are in Denver, Colorado. Well, you work in Denver, Colorado.
Well, I'm like a mile outside of Denver, Colorado.
So you're a 6-hour drive outside of Denver, Colorado.
Yep, that's 1 mile. Welcome to Denver. Well, actually, no, I'm within Denver in like a minute. I'm just not anywhere useful in Denver.
Denver, Colorado. Beautiful state, as long as you're not in downtown Denver. I was there just last summer visiting. And for a wedding. It was nice. Got up into the mountains, and it was a nice 55 degrees at the top of the mountains. Got done in the mountains. Drove down the west side of the mountains. Got pulled over by a cop.
You did.
Got my first speeding ticket ever last year. Not even in my home state. First time I ever even got pulled over. I had never even been pulled over before that. I still call bullshit on that, but I had a wedding to get to, so I wasn't going to sit there and argue.
This state is horrible with the freaking road crap bullshit stuff.
Does that make you miss Ohio?
It enrages me. So I got into, literally a half-mile-an-hour accident where I bumped somebody's bumper. It was just altogether, between the two vehicles, there was $17 worth of damage. I take a whole day off of work, I ended up getting 4 points on my license, $250 fine, and $200 court cost. So the whole thing cost me like $450 for something where the only damage on any of the vehicles was mine. Hers wasn't even damaged. So that was fun. Suck it, Colorado.
Well, I'm still here in the lovely northeastern region of the great state of Ohio. I am still working in the downtown Cleveland market. Jake is doing the same job, but now in Denver. Same company, expansion.
That is correct.
That's what happened. Now, you've been out there since what, last May now?
Yes.
And he still has no friends.
Well, yeah, I'm too busy.
He's too busy.
I got time for that.
Ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. What about drinking? Is it a good drinking state?
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Well, maybe not to go out because, it's a big city area, so prices are a lot if you go out to a bar. But you can go to the liquor store, and it's amazing because, like, all the liquor stores have a rewards program. So you can... I was like, what was it?
Are you okay?
I haven't drank yet today, so no.
You're giggling quite a bit and blowing air into the microphone.
I'm blowing air away from the microphone. Relax.
That's what you think. I heard it.
No, you can hear it all you want. But yeah, it was like 6 months ago. The liquor store down the road from my house. It was like literally from my apartment. It's like 2 blocks down. They're going out of business. A little old Chinese couple, nice folk. But they decided they wanted to retire. So they had a 50% off sale on everything in the store. So I bought a lot of liquor because it was 50% off. I'm still not all the way through it.
That's one way to get rid of stock.
Yeah. But like there's stores where if for every like so much you spend, you get like a free bottle of something, and there's like buy one get one frees on like Jack Daniels. Stuff like that. It's amazing out here.
Wow.
And you could buy liquor and weed at the corner store. So
well, people can, you can't.
I can't, but people can.
Unless
one could go to one store, get milk, cheese, bread, Jack Daniels, and some dank weed in one stop.
If Jake decides to become unemployed, then he could do the same.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think you want to be unemployed.
No, I'd prefer not to. It's too expensive to be unemployed out here.
Oh, yeah, you'd definitely have to move back to Ohio if you lost your job.
Well, I'm not sure because I've never really looked into, like, welfare stuff out here. There's a lot of people out here that are unemployed. So...
I was in Denver. I was in downtown Denver. I saw how they live. I don't think...
Yeah, it's a thing.
It is we'll call it a thing. I've never been in a city where I've been bothered by so many people. Take 3 steps, someone with a petition. Oh, you need to sign this. No, I don't live in Denver. Okay. Take 3 more steps. Yeah. Hey, you need to sign this. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I don't live in Denver. Oh. Well, why are you here? Vacation.
God. No, I've been here for over a year. I still tell everyone I'm from Cleveland or something. Just leave me alone.
It's not a problem I have in Cleveland. I don't get bothered every time I walk down the road. We still have Walnut Wednesday for at least 2 more weeks, by the way. Yeah. It's not as good this year. There's a bunch of new people that their food's not as good for the food trucks, but it's still getting it's still pretty good. It's been really hot.
Yeah, if you're out here again during the summer, I'll have to take you to the what do they call it? Like Civic Park food truck days or whatever.
Yeah, I'm in no hurry
every
to ever
Tuesday,
come back.
Wednesday, and Thursday of the summer, in half of spring and half of August.
Yeah, I'm not really interested.
They have 68 food trucks all in Civic Park. So you could get whatever you wanted, and it's amazing.
I have to go to Tampa and St. Petersburg this coming week for work.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, whatever. Gonna fly out of Cleveland.
Not a huge fan of that town.
Oh, I like Tampa. It's a nice town. It's better than Denver. What?
Yeah,
No.
they're about
You
the
of all
same.
people. No, no, no. It
I
is
haven't
not.
had to live in Tampa, but I've stayed in Tampa for a while. And
You
the
went.
amount of stuff to do between Tampa and Denver is about the same.
I've been in Tampa more than you have. I totaled 6 weeks last year, 2 years ago, when you were at
2 years
about,
ago.
yeah, you were at up to about 4. Um, but whatever. It's all work related. If we weren't working, we'd be able to go and do more exploring, and I bet you we'd find a lot more stuff to do in Tampa.
Well, no, because I looked into it, and pretty much all the laws and all that, the city ordinances and all that, are the same as Denver for all the fun stuff. So
Let me compare everything to Denver and me. You just living out there just made you.
a curmudgeony old man.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you've changed over the past year and a half. You're more down to earth, and you've realized big cities can suck.
it's like I don't mind the big city bit of it. I just wish it was better. Because just this morning I was like, I need some more soda and some snacks, and so I pushed some buttons on my phone, and Amazon dropped it off 45 minutes later. So
I mean,
it was
that's
amazing.
nice. Actually, I think that feature is now available at my house.
Yeah, that was cool. I can have just about every restaurant is open 24/7, so I
That's
can have
also
just about
nice.
any type of food I want delivered at any point in the night. And it's amazing.
That's nice, and I guess you have those advantages of being in a big city like that. Um, you know, I don't live in downtown Cleveland. I live in the suburbs of the suburbs of the suburbs. So I've been used to people my entire life closing after a certain time of the night and other items, and you're familiar with that because you grew up right down the road from me.
Yep.
And then it's like you start working in a bigger city like Cleveland compared to where we grow up, and you're like, wow, this is great and crazy, and then you go to a really big city like Denver, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
I miss the calmness of Cleveland. It's nice because you and I can travel the same amount of time to and from work. You'll go
Mm-hmm.
3 miles, I'll go 63.
Yep.
I used
That.
to. It's funny because we used to bitch about the traffic in the Cleveland area all the time, and I still do. I won't deny that. But not a problem for you now. If you were to come back to Cleveland, you'd probably be like ecstatic.
Well, yeah, because I'd be going more than half a mile an hour. It's great. And they're getting ready to shut down half the freeways out here for reconstruction. So it's going to get even worse here in a couple months. Actually, no, here in a couple of weeks, I think. Oh, it's going to be bad. I hate traffic. Plus,
Well,
everyone out here in Denver they're all high, so they just putter along, not doing nothing, just staring out the window, la da da.
that was one
And
thing when
it's
I was
just
out there I just could not grasp because I drove out there. Obviously, it's how I got pulled over and got a speeding ticket. Bullshit. But anyways, past that, I've never met such polite hyphen drivers. Turn signal on, they slam on the brakes to let you into the traffic lane. I've never experienced that in
I
my
wouldn't
entire
call
life.
them polite. I would call them scared.
Well, whatever you want to call it.
That's the way it seems. Because polite, it'd be like, okay, come on over. This is more like, oh my god, they have their turn signal on. Oh, I need to get out of the way, else I'm gonna get run into. Oh god.
To
That's
be
how it
fair, with the
seems.
traffic laws out there and how much trouble you get into for a minor fender bender, I would want to avoid an accident at all
You get
costs.
3 points on your license for getting pulled over for just like a headlight out or something like that. That's 3 points on your license.
In the state of Ohio, that's halfway to losing your license.
Like, well, you know what I mean. Like some like little minor like, all right, got a bulb burnout. Like, it's not 3 points on a license worth. It's get that fixed.
It's
at
a
the
fix-it
worst.
ticket.
Here's a ticket. Go fix it.
If you don't get it
Like,
fixed, you're gonna have to pay this fine. Why
yeah.
should you have points on your license? I
I don't know. Plus, you have to go to court. Because any moving violation is a mandatory court appearance.
It's a good thing you didn't take that Malibu out there.
That'd be funny. I'd have kept it registered at my parents' house or something.
Oh man, that would have been horrible. You'd have been pulled over. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You'd have been. Oh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Yep, it's a thing.
So that's where we've been at so far. Jake moved to Denver. I didn't. We're still talking. But now let's get back down to the real nitty gritty here. So as everyone might remember, at one point or another, SkeliKah Productions, when it was originally founded, was started by myself, Jake, a gentleman by the name of Dan. At some point or another, we had this kid named Steven in there, and we had some other acquaintances called from the game culture community, as it was called. We were a part of that, and as friends do and stuff over time, you grow apart, and we all got busy. Jake and I couldn't keep up with production schedules. Dan couldn't keep up with production schedules. Steven disappeared off the face of the earth. And so we just kind of hit a point. Jake and I kept producing content up till about 2 years ago, but the podcast hasn't been around for 4. And we were doing the SKP Let's Play series, which if we ever get enough time, we might bring that back. Right now, we're just going to work on podcasting and see how it goes. But about the same time, we started to lose touch with Dan, and as I looked at my Facebook friends, I'm no longer his Facebook friend, and I didn't unfriend him, so
am I still his Facebook friend?
I don't know. So I was gonna reach out to him.
I would look, but I don't remember my password. So,
so we're at the point now where it's like, well, if we're not in contact, we're not in contact. I did text his old number and didn't get any response back, so I just figured, even though he was the founding member, since he was obviously showing no interest in continuing this, I decided it was time to continue this. So we got a redesigned website. I'm very happy with the way the redesign went. It looks fantastic compared to the old one. I dusted off the old YouTube channels and the Facebook pages, ready to start putting content back up on them. And right now, it's just going to be Jake and I. Maybe somewhere in there we'll have some other people make appearances. No promises there. Maybe if Dan reaches back out to us, maybe he can join back in. We'll just kind of have to see how things pan out at this point. But we're going to try to do this, I think, at least one podcast a month. Maybe more. Maybe every other week. With a lot of travel coming up for work right now, I don't know how the next one's going to come out. So we're kind of picking up. We left off with episode 8 is how I had it named. I, for the life of me, cannot find episode 7 anywhere, Jake. I never published it or anything, but I don't know why.
Wait, I thought we were on episode 9.
We are now. 8 was the last one that came out 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at the release, it goes podcast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So either I misnumbered 8 and it should have been 7, or we recorded it and I lost it and never realized it because I never published it.
Dang, this is fancy.
What is?
I just went to the website.
Oh yeah, I thought it turned out really well. I was very happy with the redesign of it.
Get in touch button? Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, it'll send me an email and everything. It works. I've tested it. Doesn't mean that I'm going to respond, but... And you know where it sends an email to?
Where?
info@SkeliKah.com. Not my personal Gmail. I could have made it your personal Gmail, actually. That would have been funny as hell. It actually, we actually have a legit info@SkeliKah.com email address. And
crap, dude.
Yeah, we are legit. I'm not, So, speaking of that, info@SkeliKah.com. Any ideas for future podcasts? Email us at info@SkeliKah.com. In the subject line, put podcast idea and tell us what you want us to talk about.
donut reviews not on the website anymore.
No, that whole section went away a long time ago. There's all the old blogs are gone. So we got, basically we're just showing, we're just gonna basically feature, the homepage, the Let's Play series. If we ever get that started, it's on here because there's a lot of good content there. There's the Let's Talk and then the blog. But like I said, info@SkeliKah.com. Drop me a line with the what they call it, subject of podcast topic, and we'll consider that for an upcoming podcast. And that's kind of where we're at. Any ideas, Jake? Anything you got to say? Anything you want to say?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've just been talked to. That was a horrible closing. I got to work on that.
You've just been talked to?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it is called Let's Talk. That was a horrible closing. I don't disagree.
Sorry, I was laughing.
It's okay. Laugh away. So, until next time, have a good one.
That's better.
That is much better. Okay, for real.
Right.
Goodbye, folks.
See y'all.